You want to feel important without doing jack shit? You enjoy pretending to be busy without putting no effort whatsoever. You have a knack for deciding the fate of others while remaining the usual incompetent fuck. Well, my friend, then organizing pugs might just be for you then. I wish this was the case, but it's more like... can you change my soft reserve? I've only changed this 5 times. Yeah. What do you mean, Hunter's control on Perdition's blade? I'm gonna call you a ninja looter and let everyone know about you. What do you mean you're not gonna take me into the raid? I might have never raided in my life, but is it because of the color of my skin? Hey, so I've got like 17 mage friends. Do you think you could take all of them in? Yeah, great, thank you. The fuck you not accepting boomkins into the raid? Are you a racist? Hey, so I heard you want DPS warriors to use thunder armors? Zug? Hey, so I'm a level 57 rogue. I saw you only have like 8 of them, so I thought you totally need one more. I promise I'll do damage in Black Lair with my Scarlet Monastery gear. Will you take me in? Yeah? Great, thank you. Like, I'm not even joking, like, it gets pretty retarded. But don't you worry, your local YouTube wanker Toby's over here to tell you all you fucking need to know to run the most successful pugs on your server. Well, successful is pretty subjective, but I've ran enough of those pugs to know all the main points. I'm like totally competent and shit. So without further ado, how the fuck do you organize those pugs that get shit done? Let's get into it. Right, so as any other thing really, organizing pug starts with preparation. Pretty much ends there as well, but let's just take one thing at a time. Quick note, this video is about 40-man raids, primarily Molten Core and Black Lair. The other raids, Onyxia, ZG, AQ20, they're whatever. You can get away with last second organizing pretty much, who cares? Anyway, first and foremost, for any pug really, level a fucking warrior to 60 and just fucking main tank it yourself. Thank me later. Trust me, do that, save yourself some trouble. If you don't have a proper main tank, your pugs will suck. That's also why my pugs Discord is called PUGS SUCK, but that's another topic. And if they suck, nobody will show up for the second time. Trust me, I've been there, I've tried that, I had a lot of people meme my pugs. For a good reason, without a doubt, but main tank is the most important part of your success. You can have a shitty raid leader, you can have shitty healers, shitty DPS, you will still clear stuff. But if your main tank sucks, go play Candy Crush or something, it will be more fun. Alright, so you found yourself a main tank, bam, that's a sexy one. Good. What to do next? Well, start organizing it. You create a Discord server, some channels in it, lock some of them from others chatting in them, leave open some of them for discussion and whatever, create voice channels, make sure it's mandatory push to talk in the voice chat because you really don't want to hear random mages furiously mashing that frostball button, and finally set a people limit. The limits itself is completely irrelevant, but once this feature is turned on, it shows how many people are in the voice channel right now. So it's easy to tell how many folks are ignoring Discord. It's just super useful little tip. Now, just before we move on to the next step of spamming world chat looking for folks, decide on which day you'll run those pugs. Obviously, try to pick a less contested day, so anything that isn't Wednesday when content resets or Sunday is your best bet. Now, spamming the world chat. Until your pugs start rolling, you will need to do a lot of advertising. We're talking weeks, if not months. Quitting your job is advised. Do not count on gathering the folks last second, most of the time it won't happen, so get as many people before the raid as you can. Now, what you want to do at this stage is vet them. Make sure they're not dum-dums. Or zugzugs. Neither one will work. And you can do it in many ways really, from gear check to log check, ask for screenshots, whatever. But what I personally found to be the best is having somewhat custom sign-up forms. So what I'm using to organize these pugs is Google Sheets. I love Google Sheets. Basically, you create a Google poll with some questions, link it with a spreadsheet, make it read only, add some formulas to calculate signups and shit. Also, I think I'm sharing my personal information here, but who cares? This is my porn account. Password is I watch hentai 123. You can check it out later if you want. I mean, obviously, so you could copy those spreadsheets so you wouldn't need to do it yourself. What the fuck were you thinking? Anyway, formulas are nice, formulas are good. Unlike your girlfriend, they won't betray you, and it's just nice to display it conveniently for everyone. So voila, you have a system in place. Every week you just delete the responses and that's it. You have a fresh new sign-up form ready for your next raid. I personally really hate the Discord bot raid helper for specifically PUGS because it doesn't allow you to vet folks as extensively. The Discord names often differ from in-game names, so you don't know whose logs to check. If you just ask for gear screenshots, it's usually not enough at best and misleading at worst. For example, here's my wife. Sorry, Liapa. She has always been geared as fuck due to sheer luck, really. However, let's be honest here, sorry Liapa again, she's fucking horrific at the game, absolutely. And there's many folks who have the gear but have no fucking clue whatsoever what to do with it. On the other hand, you'll have folks that are coming on their ults and have no gear, however, they belong to some hardcore guild and have extensive knowledge. In my eyes, it's not really even close whom to pick, assuming you have to choose in the first place. And at the start, you will have to choose. So that's why when folks are signing up for my PUGS, there's a question about their logs, and some of them simply provide the logs of their main character. Obviously, if one guy plays a holy paladin real well, that doesn't mean they'll play their rogue equally as good. But at the very least, they have a lot of experience and most likely know what the fuck to expect, what to do. As convenient as Discord bot raid helper may seem, this Google Sheet option allows for more customization as well as deeper vetting, which I really find valuable. At the end of the day, doing the vetting will take you 15 minutes, but having a good group will save you hours. With spreadsheets, you can go as far as automated linking names to some assignments, like who's main tanking, who's healing whom, who's buffing which group, but frankly I find it too tiresome and excessive, so I never did it personally. For guild runs, obviously raid leader Discord bots all the way. Anyway, at this point you have a main tank, bam, 40 Zugzugs ready to roll his Zam, and let's go! No. You think those examples at the start? What do you mean Hunter's control on Perdition's blade? I'm gonna call you a ninja looter. You think those were a joke? No, you'll legit see Hunters trying to take Whorehound 2 from rogues. Which some guilds allow, most don't. And if you don't set clear expectations, a simple main spec over off spec will not do. It will be a shit show, there will be loot drama, and it's gonna be your fault, cause you're the organizer. Just kill me now, really. I suggest just posting some sort of loot priority list publicly, which will also not be enough. People will still fucking ignore it and be like, what? What do you mean I can't get Whorehound Teeth on my Hunter? Or DFT on my Hunter? Also, fuck you Hunters, you think I'm picking on you for no reason? No, I genuinely hate you, most of you. So fuck you one more time, stop trying to take all the rogue loot and call me when you deal more than half of my DPS. I'm joking, don't be a dum-dum. Anyway, even if some drama cannot be avoided whenever it comes up, if you're able to tell, hey, fuck off, there's a publicly available loot priority list, you could have checked it beforehand, not my fucking problem, most of the issues will get resolved like that. You'll still get called a ninja looter, but at least you'll be right. On the internet. That has to amount to something. I actually added this fucking, and I kid you not, terms of service to the sign up page just to make sure more folks check it out and don't bother me with that shit. You think I sound tired of it? I am. You also might want to think about some random rules, like this one. Can you guess why I made it? Yeah, you've guessed it. Another guy called me a ninja looter. So really, just because you think something is obvious regarding loot rules, It really isn't. No, it really isn't. So save yourself some trouble, make an excessive amount of loot rules, and whenever drama occurs, just point straight to them. Now then, where were we? You have your main tank, bam, you have your 40 zugzugs ready to roll, huzzah, and you have an excessive amount of loot rules, whadoosh. Let's get inside the raid. So what matters during it? Raid leading. Please, on behalf of many World of Warcraft players, please do not be a raid leader like this.